What's going on? This is Rhadi Ferguson of ProMMA Now, and I have a fantastic individual with me and another alright guy. You can figure out which one is which. I have my man Bamboo, Joe Wisman or is it Weissman?
It's Wisman, yeah.
Listen, I don't even know the guy's name. We roll together without our shirts on and never in pajamas. I'm at Gracie Tampa right now, and my man Bamboo is a fantastic coach in mixed martial arts, and he's coached his man Tony Wade to a victory this particular weekend at World Series of Fighting. Tony Wade has some great gas on him, fantastic engine. Before I get to Tony, let's go in rank order here, and let's talk to Bamboo. Bamboo, how was the preparation process for Tony getting ready for this fight?
I mean, Tony, he worked very, very hard. We started with small children and women, and once he progressed where he could win on those matches, we then increased him to some absolute animals, and he basically rolled black belts all day because you know, his opponent's a very good black belt out of Miami. So you know, he pretty much had his submission defense on point, where he just was too slippery to get caught anymore. And he trained super hard, and it showed in the fight. He looked like an absolute killer out there.
I've had the opportunity to train with Tony every once in a while when I'm able to make it over here to Gracie Tampa West. And I can tell you right now, I have a tough time catching the guy too. Very, very technical, very good, a quality perfect ball. And I'm really, as a newcomer to the Tampa area, really impressed with the level of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in this area. I've been to a lot of places in Florida, North Florida, South Florida, in the Miami area. And what you normally see in those particular areas, like where American Top Team is, or in South Florida, or Pablo Popovich, those places, people believe that is the only hotbed for jiu-jitsu in the state of Florida. And that just is not true. There are a lot of places that are not only hotbeds for technical prowess, but also places that you're going to see some new and upcoming talent in the sport of MMA. That segues me to my man, the Way, Tony Wade. Tony, you never had a good introduction like that, huh?
No, that's the best.
So Tony, walk me through the fight, man. The fight starts. You're fighting Freddie, correct?
Right.
Freddie what? Freddie Macayo. You're fighting Freddie Macayo before the bell rings, before it all begins. What's going through your mind?
I felt so good. It was strange. I was talking to the guys in the back, and I've never, I never had nerves. They never got going, not at weigh-ins. I had fun the whole time. It was the best, state I've ever been in mentally before a fight. It was just perfect. I knew I was prepared. It was perfect.
I was telling somebody before when it comes to MMA that's when you're nervous. I said, there's something about being so close to death that just relaxes you. I remember being so relaxed in my Strikeforce fight. I was almost nervous that I was so relaxed. Right. You're in the back room and everything is. You've done the pad combinations so many times. You've gone over the strategy. You've gone over the tactics. You've gone over the game plan so many times that it just becomes normal. You say, man, let's just get out here and get this over with. And you're not even nervous. You're not even scared. Nothing. But walk me through the first round. I'm watching at home. I'm on my way to the fight. And I'm telling my wife, I got to get to the fight because I got to see Tony fight. I got to see him fight because we roll around together with no clothes on. So I gotta just shorts. So I gotta get in here. I gotta see Tony fight. And then did you think it was an uppercut?
I think overhand.
Overhand right. That's right. It was overhand right.
Level.
That uppercut. I was thinking about the uppercut that Gilliard hit. The point where last. It was good, but the guy had a hell of a chin, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about that later. That was great. That was good. Gilliard had to go to. I shouldn't put this on here, but he was in a wheelchair after the fight.
He got leveled, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm not surprised that leg had to be bad.
Oh my God, man! It looked like chicken meat, buddy. It was bad. It was bad. But back to the Way, Tony Wade. So overhand, you catch him with the overhand right. Were you surprised that you couldn't finish?
I was surprised at how tough he was. I tried to get on him and pepper him, and he was obviously his. I was looking in his eyes, and they were just off. He didn't know where he was, but he stayed on his feet. He didn't quit. It would have been easy for him to quit right there, and he didn't do it. I just couldn't put him away. I could have done some things differently that I'll work on. And I heard the ref say, "Fight." He was on his feet on the cage, and the ref said, fight back," and I was tearing into him, and right when the ref was about to stop, he moved. And I thought, dang, good job, Freddie.
I tell you what, if I was hearing correctly, because he has a very distinct accent, I believe Boss Rutan was doing the commentary, was he not?
Yeah, he definitely was there.
Right, he was doing the commentary, and I heard him comment on your jiu-jitsu, and not only your jiu-jitsu, but he also made a comment on your gas. He was, as I was wondering how you're going to come out in round 2 after pouring it on at the end of round 1. And he was surprised, as was I. And I'm not saying surprised because I expect you to be out of shape. I'm just saying surprised because sometimes some people who are beginners in the sport of MMA, they don't know how to
recover.
They don't know how to recover, and they don't know how much to let out, how much to pour off. Like, you didn't empty your tank at the end of round 1 when you were throwing the shots.
No, I felt good. I did feel good. You know, I was tired, but I just felt like he couldn't hit me. So, you know, that kind of makes it a little bit easier. When I'm counterpunching well, and I feel like I can counterpunch effectively, it just doesn't wear me out the same way, you know, if the guy's not hitting me.
Okay, so give me the instructions, Bamboo, when he comes back from round 1 and he comes onto he's on the stool.
When he came back after round 1, I really felt like he wasn't going to make it out of round 2. I thought for sure he was going to get put away. He was so close to finishing in round 1. I could see in Freddie's eyes that, you know, his soul was gone. His will to fight was over. It was all he could do to even survive that round. I just wanted Tony to stay safe and pick shots on the feet and stay out of the danger zone where there was any chance at all Freddie could win, which in my eyes was only on the ground.
I thought the same thing. I thought to myself, when this guy gets hurt like he's hurt, he's going to go to the thing that he believes that he can lean on to create the best outcome possible.
Yeah.
I thought that he felt that when he went to the ground that he was going to be able to finish or at least turn the tide of the fight. And when he started getting
wrecked on the ground also.
Didn't say wrecked. What?
Yeah.
It was not working out like he thought it would.
Yeah.
I have to say it like that, okay? It wasn't working out the way that he thought it would on the ground. I think that he just got broke. Yeah. He was just broken. His spirit was broken. Did you feel that particular point when he kind of let up?
Yeah, he was tired, you know, and I could feel that he was tired. His movement still felt great, and he felt dangerous. You know, you can feel when you're you know, holding on to a guy. As soon as I touch him, anywhere I touch him, I can feel that he's good. You know, I can feel he's just doing the right thing.
He still has something in the tank.
Yeah, absolutely. I was very cautious, but you know, black belt or not, when you're tired, you're tired. And if you scramble and you do the right things, you know, I just tried to stay a step ahead of him and just not do anything stupid. And I definitely felt like I was just able to do more things because he was a little broken from taking punches.
Well, I tell you what, you go through round 3, you're still pouring on the pressure. I mean, it's like you're pouring hot lava on this guy, and then you win the fight. What type of feeling do you have afterwards?
Best feeling ever. I've never been so happy to get a win. I had dreams and dreams. I fought him thousands of times in my head, and I had dreams about, you know what, I thought I might guillotine him. I thought, you know, the fight went exactly like I thought it would, like I wanted it to, and I thought, you know, what if I could guillotine this guy? Wouldn't that be something?
Right.
And it happened, and I was just ecstatic. I was trying not to cry, and you know, it was just awesome.
It was a beautiful moment, man.
Yeah. It was emotionally orgasmic. I mean, it was.
You can say that.
Yeah, but you got it in the right way. When he sunk on that guillotine, I knew it was a wrap because I have been guillotined in here myself. I am a sucker for a triangle and a guillotine, and here at Gracie Tampa West, they are very, very proficient. The students are very, very proficient from what Bamboo teaches, and it's a great opportunity to come here and train. It's a great opportunity to be able to roll with Tony and then watch him on TV. It was a great weekend. I just want to say congratulations to you, Tony.
Thank you so much.
Right, congratulations to you, Bamboo. Hey, this is Rhadi Ferguson with ProMMANow, also known as Dr. Ferguson. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care and have a super fantastic day. Everybody point to the camera. Right on to the real and death to the fakers.
All right, so thisweek.com.